So, guys, to help you out a little bit with Happyface, because I think Happyface is a little bit more challenging than the absolutely true diary of a part time Indian, I'm going to talk you through a couple of the first chapters. So, notice that we're on page 1. Write what you see and draw what you feel. Be open and honest. Love every word you write, even the mistakes. Find truth in each moment and then move on to the next one. Stay good, get better. Love your father. Merry Christmas, kiddo. And I think this is an important place for the book to start because if you've done any reading at all, you know that Happyface, and we still don't know his true name, his given name, and his dad do not have a good relationship. And I think it's important that here, at least in writing, his dad really reached out and encouraged Happyface to even embrace the mistakes. So as we scroll on to the second page, guys, I'm going to have to keep using this little spinning tool to make things straighten out. It's just the way it's scanned in. I'm sorry about that. So I'm opening my Christmas present in June. Not that it was a bad present. I'm just lazy and stuck in my ways. The piles of napkins and backs of school papers I've been using to write and draw on have gotten a little out of control, though, and I can only stand to hear Dad ask if I'm using my sketchbook so many times. It's taken me a while. A blank page can be intimidating. I'll just have to put it to good use. So, part of Happy Face's dad must love him. If Dad keeps after Happy Face, have you sketched yet? Are you using that sketchbook? I do understand what Happy Face is talking about, that the blankness of anything can look intimidating. I think all of you with your essays and how that blank Word doc or Google Doc rather can be really intimidating. So all of that kind of makes sense to me. Next page, and you'll notice the setup of what this author does. We're getting excerpts of a lot of Happy Face's life. He's drawing some pictures that give us indication of what's going on. We get excerpts of emails. You're going to find out he's a gamer and he's talking to his gaming world, all that kind of stuff. So let's start way up here. LOL, good game, Mage Slaughter. No, really, 3 hours is a long time to go toe-to-toe with myself. But I'm something of a legend when it comes to Fire Mage. You play like a newbie in more than a few respects, but the sheer dedication to battle you show makes you a man after my own heart. I see many lonely, long nights, complete disregard for schoolwork. Some of you gamers, gaming instead of schoolwork. I hear you. I see hours in front of the warm glow of the computer screen, a virgin, no doubt, a failure in most all respects of life, but a dedicated gamer and a damn good mage, perhaps the best I've seen, and of course, still no match for me. I'll be on until 2 if you're down for a rematch. You're not exactly a challenge, but I like you. You entertain me. LOL at failure. I'm still unsure how to start writing in here, so I figured I'd let LOL at failure do it for me. As for capturing my life in a single paragraph, he's done a pretty handy job. Playing games online and being a virgin sums things up pretty well. I don't even know who I'm writing this for, which is why I guess I keep putting it off. I'm not writing for my family. I'm not about to let Mom, Dad, or Everett. So you're going to find out that Everett is older brother into my innermost thoughts, and certainly not Chloe. Chloe is Happy Face's crush, as I predict her name will pop up often. And then we have some of that gaming kind of represented right here. The way you've written about how I must look naked is especially astute. This must be Chloe. She'd say as I jump out the window, landing on a pillow of broken glass in the hood of my dad's '03 Honda Civic. I don't really know a lot of other people. I guess I'm writing this for me. And that is the key point. Happy Face's book. And you're only getting the first 40 pages of this book, but you're going to find out that it's actually a long novel. It's over 400 pages, I think. This is his journal, and this is his way of coping with the world. So I'll let you continue through this page. You're going to find out that he finds Chloe, this girl that he's crushing on, to be his best friend. One of the things you have to ask yourself is whether or not Happy Face has an accurate depiction of what the world is really all about. Does he understand his world? Is Chloe really his best friend? Does he really have a shot at her at some point? And then the last page I'm going to talk about before I cut you guys loose is page 5. He has all of these family portraits. I have a question written this week about family. Everett is his older brother, as older brothers can be. Everett can be kind of a jerk to him, but pay attention to his relationship with Everett. Happyface has kind of this broken relationship with dad. Dad is an academic. He's a professor. He's a writer. He's kind of that geek sort of person. And Happyface is going to tell us that dad can basically disappear. He can be in the same room and he'll disappear, kind of thing. So he's kind of very disconnected from the rest of the family. According to Happyface, dad and Everett are much closer than dad and Happyface are. Um, Mom is loud and crazy and probably insane. And sometimes they'll say, "Oh, my family's crazy," and will exaggerate. I wonder about this, so I wonder how real it might be. Her world is wide open and everyone's invited, though, and mine is a padded room. So they're very, very different. And you're going to find out that mom and dad do not get along at all. In fact, in the pages that you read for this week, they're going to separate, and that's going to be a problem. And here's his crush. Chloe would be the girl who never talks to me, except that she does talk to me. It's kind of a scientific anomaly. I don't know why she's on my family portrait. We have to think about that. When I think about listing my family, I don't know that my kids would be able to draw pictures of their crushes and they would be on our family wall, kind of thing. But that is what Happyface is doing. So you've got to figure out who Chloe is, to Happyface. And then, guys, just a reminder, use this little spinny thing and then things will be back up. Of course, I'll marry you, and you've got the whole family here. This must be Happyface. Not a very good description, so we're not getting specifics about who Happyface is. You get the clear depiction that Happyface doesn't have a lot of friends, and he's proposing to Chloe in his dreams. This is certainly a dream page. But I think about that a little bit. He's also in high school. So I'm busy trying to figure out what his issues are. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it there. Hopefully that's helped a little bit. If you have questions, let me know.